Hi students, this educational video is the part one of a series of educational videos handling the sizing of the principal elements of a pressure vessel based on the French calculation code CODAP. I will try in this educational video to technologically introduce the statement of a tutorial about the sizing of pressure vessel as simply and as clearly as possible. Okay, let's go. Well, let's consider that we have a pressure vessel, of course, with certain dimensions and certain operating conditions. The figure that you see depicts the pressure vessel. Let's notice that the pressure vessel can be simply seen here as a cylindrical shell, okay, plus two formed heads, two ellipsoidal formed heads, plus certain number of nozzles. We have a manhole nozzle, we have an inlet nozzle, and we have an outlet nozzle. For the dimensions, the nozzle can be simply seen as an opening plus a nozzle neck plus flange plus a certain reinforcement plate. The internal dimension or the internal diameter of the cylindrical shell is around 2000 millimeters, and the height of the cylindrical shell is around 2400 millimeters. Let's notice also that this height, the height of the cylindrical shell, is the distance between two tangent lines. The tangent line here is the line of connection between the cylindrical shell and the formed head. Here, the diameter of the opening of the manhole is 720 millimeters, and the diameter of the inlet and the outlet nozzles is around 100 millimeters. Let's notice also here that there is a certain distance x minus x0 which should separate the nearest point of the manhole nozzle to the tangent line. Also, we have here two nozzles, the inlet and the outlet, which are located on the formed head. Here, the manhole nozzle is located on the cylindrical shell, while the inlet and the outlet nozzles are located on the formed head. Here, we have a certain distance y that should encompass all the inlet nozzle. In other terms, the farthest point of the inlet nozzle should be inside this distance y with regard to the axis of the pressure vessel. Now for the operating condition, we have this table which summarizes the different operating conditions. Of course, we will use the French calculation code CODAP in order to size the different elements of this pressure vessel. The construction category here is category B. This will permit us to determine the welding coefficient. The stored fluid is the steam, which is a superheated water vapor, and all the parts of the pressure vessel are made of the steel A48CP. The surface pressure is 8 bar, which is equal to 0.8 megapascal. The surface temperature is around 170 degrees Celsius. This surface pressure and surface temperature are associated for the case of the steam. The test resistance temperature is around 20 degrees Celsius. For the corrosion allowance, this corrosion allowance is determined based on an agreement with the customer. and it varies from 0 to 3 millimeter, and here we have 2 millimeters as corrosion allowance. For the manhole nozzle, we have a neck total length around 350 millimeters, and for the flange, we have a flange, weld neck flange DN, diameter nominal, or the nominal diameter 7 hundredths, and the nominal pressure 63, based on the European standards EN 1092-1. Well, that's all for this educational video. If you have any remarks or suggestions, please mention it in the comments. Thanks a lot.